husband and I are undertaking this project of doing an INCHIE a day. So on this particular, I'm trying to find, oh, this is perfect. You know, you're trying to make things that are smaller than you usually use. You know what I mean? Because your head always goes to the big stuff. So I'm going to start again with my Jane Davenport watercolor crayons. I'm going to paint this background kind of a lighter green color. This is the color. And this name is Toulouse-Lautrec. He's the one that's very famous for painting the can pictures from Paris. And he had, I'm not sure if he only had one leg, but he had a problem with his leg. He may have had polio. I'm not even sure. So I'm just giving this a little green wash. And again, it's just to break down the whiteness of those little squares. Oh, Richard came home today and he had a box full of, I mean, there must be 1,000 INCHIEs in there. So that's fun. So let's add a little depth into this color. There we go. So I'll be back when that is dry. There, so you can see. There. Okay, way over here in the corner, there's some black Amsterdam acrylic paint. It's a pretty good quality, but I don't think it matters for this. And I just took this little tiny lid off of antibacterial bottle because I wanted a small circle. I was going to use a lipstick tube top, but this is even smaller. So I'm just going to take it over here and, you know, do some kind of cool circle thing on this. This is so cool because I've done this on a much larger scale with stuff, but never this tiny. Okay, well, and let's see, let's put a whole one over here. And how about just moving out of the way so I don't get paint all over. One more here. How fun is this? Okay. There. How cool is that? Who knew? An antibacterial lid would be artistic. Oh, I kind of want a purple on there, but this might be too washed out. Yeah, it is. I'm using these, but this one isn't coming out. Let me try my Neocolor crayons. See if they might give a brighter purple. You know, my party nails are getting away. They're too long and I can't open stuff. Oh yeah, this one's pretty. There's different colors in both packs. So I'm going to use this one. In both packs of watercolor crayons that I have. So that's kind of, and I like to wet the crayon on the brush like this and let the brush get saturated in the color, like so. And I'll paint the big, the big one purple. Needs a little bit more water. How fun is this? Yeah, there, that's nice. Ooh, that's lovely. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take the bright, I love these bright colors. I'm going to take the bright orange. Or should I use this one? This is like, what do they call this one? I think it's red, but it almost has an orangey tinge to it. And it's cool because I have both packages to decide. And the Jane Davenport doesn't even have a pumpkin orangey color. So that's kind of weird. Because that's, but I guess you can make it with red and yellow, but still. You'd think there'd be an orange in there, but there isn't. And let me get this on there. Use this little corner here. This is really therapeutic. It's very, because everything's tiny, so you're using a different part of your brain than you would be if you're doing, you know, splashing on a big, big one. And then the next one I will use is a blue. And then this time it's going to be from Jane Davin. So this blue is called Botticelli. And by a name like that, I am assuming he is an Italian artist. I love that she did that with her watercolor crayons, named them all after artists, because it makes me want to now go and find out more about these artists. It's taking a bit for this one to load. Let me see. No, it's too pale. Let's go with this. No, I don't want a dark one. Let's try and get this loaded on there. Come on, crayon. See what happens. And if you want to use different crayons or watercolors on top of watercolors, make sure you dry the first layer. Look at that. How cute is that? Love it. So let's let this. I'm going to outline around these circles a little bit. And the last thing I'm going to do, today is January 3rd. It is Friday. And when I was looking for something before, I found this. And I didn't even notice, but it's also in a circle. But I'm just wondering, is it going to take away from all my pretty circles? It's going to. Back to the drawing board. Let's see. I'm going to stamp this. I mean, if it was reverse stamped, I think I would like it a lot more, but it's not. It's like the whole, let me just stamp it on another square and just see what it's going to look like. See? Do I want that black dot in the middle of there? TGIF? Well, why not? Let's give it a try. Make sure it's really rich black. Okay, wiping off the corners of this stamp because I stamped it too hard. All right, here we go. Oh, you can barely see it. It says TGIF, which is perfect. Small enough, love it. Subtle enough, perfect, perfect. I'm glad it didn't go too dark because it didn't lose any of my colors. So, as I always do, ink around. And day 3 is in the can. TGIF. It's Friday. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And I don't have Richard's today because he hasn't done it yet. But when he does, I will, well, actually, I'll show it to you tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.